Well, welcome back to the Cheron Moore Show, a segment I call Extraordinary Drummers. And today, again, just that, an extraordinary drummer. This gentleman here, I've been waiting on this one. I've been waiting on this one a long time. As you know, we've covered dance, we've covered jazz, and so many other genres of music. But I always wanted to do the blues, the old dirty blues. I always want to get down into the blues market. Today I have the best in the blues market. Truly a gifted, talented musician. Am I overselling it? Hey, say hello to my friend, if you will, Craig Kimbrough. Hey, Craig.
How you doing, buddy?
Welcome to Extraordinary Drummer.
I love it.
Thanks for doing the show, man.
Thanks for having me.
Look at that. I got Craig on the show. Y'all know how long I've been trying to get this guy to do the show with me. You know how many cancellations? Do you have a clue? Craig, man, what an honor.
My pleasure.
I count you as the real deal, the real McCoy. I mean, there's no other drummer I can think of that has the body of work that you have. As you can see, you know what? I don't like using paper, as y'all know, and I hope I don't get too comfortable in this interview because he's my buddy also. But with him, you're going to need some paper, okay? Between the body of work and his travels, and I mean, just so much information that we got to cover tonight. So, Craig, let's go ahead and get started.
Okay.
Why the blues? Why the blues? Why did you do blues?
Well, I say the blues came to me.
Come on. And you want to talk as loud as you can, and because the mic is on the camera there. The blues came to you, huh?
The blues came to me. Because,
come on, tell us about it.
When I came here to L.A., I started playing around. I play all kind of music. But when I started getting hooked up with the blues artists, which was great, little Milton, Philip Walker, Guitar Shorty, Swamp Dog, all those people that I traveled with and had the pleasure of going across the world with, man, it was like, I'm honored just to, I started getting calls from different artists. One artist said that I was with, he said I draw a crowd.
Oh yeah, said, I can take that.
He said he draws a crowd.
Yeah.
So I worked with him. Oh man, it's just an honor to the greatest ones that I've worked with. You know.
Yeah.
I'm blessed for that.
Yeah.
And I've been traveling across the country and abroad since I was like 22, man. I've spent most of my career traveling Europe with different artists. Like it all started when I was with Solomon Burke. I got with him in 1987.
Don't tell me those stories now, because I got a funny feeling,
oh,
boy.
no, man. Well, it was an experience. It was an experience with Solomon, the King
yeah.
Solomon. He's
nothing like
he's great, man. The tour when we first started was Solomon Burke, the Neville Brothers, Irma Thomas, and John Adams, which we went to Germany. And we were behind the wall. Before the wall was down, I brought some of the rock back, and we were there before they brought it down.
Wow.
So it's a lot of history. But one thing Solomon Burke, the King, I learned a lot of things.
When I lost my baby, I almost lost my mind. I want to know what I'm talking about. When I lost my baby, people, I almost lost my mind. I hung my head in sorrow. Yeah. When she left me behind. Easy. I face a million people. 'cause ever since my woman done left me, yes, I'm blue as blue can be.
Yes, sir. Let's go back. Let's go way back. First, let me, as you just mentioned, let me just mention some of your credits.
Okay.
This paper, this side of the paper, and 2 sheets over there, y'all. Okay. Tell me if I got all these right. Swamp Dog, Solomon Burke, Smokey Wilson, Little Milton. That right there alone is like, Little Milton, that boy could holler, boy. Little Milton, Sonny Green, is that right?
Right.
Sonny Green. You ain't know I knew that one, did you?
No.
I slipped that one in
Sure
on you.
did.
Dorothy Moore, Misty Blue.
Right.
We got to talk about that.
Well, I hooked up with her. She was the first person I played in Paris, the Lionel Hampton Room in Paris, the La Meridian. And we were there for like 2 weeks. It was my first experience at the La Meridian Hotel playing. We did 2 weeks there.
All right.
And I went again. I've been there like 3 times, so I'm blessed, man. The next time I went was with Zach Harmon. Then I went with Philip Walker. So I've been blessed to be going. I've been all these places, man. Like I said, I've been spending my whole career traveling.
Right. So let me mention a few more of these credits. Floyd Dixon, nice man. I remember Floyd.
Oh, yes.
I remember Floyd. Lowell Folsom. Everybody came from Lowell Folsom.
Yeah.
Deacon Jones, rest in peace, our dear friend.
My brother.
Philip Walker.
Yeah.
Bobby Rush. Come on. But then you slipped up on me. Then you went on. You went on the side, though. Dramatics. Delfonics.
Yeah.
Craig. Just that body of work there alone. Just tell me about, you were saying Dorothy Moore, turned my whole world misty blue.
Misty
What was
Blue.
that tour like? What was it like working with her?
That was great. What we did, we were at the Meridian Hotel in the Lionel Hampton Room, which was for 2 weeks when they first started. So we lived upstairs. We stayed upstairs and just came downstairs to work.
Wow.
I didn't have to move anywhere.
In and out.
That's how the gig is there, man. Lovely.
You know, when I look at this list here, this is some great people, man. I
Yes,
mean,
it is. Yeah.
Philip Walker. What was it like working with Little Milton?
Oh man, Little Milton, man. He's a fun guy. It was a very good experience, man. And he was a nice guy. Him and Philip Walker. Oh man, one of the nicest guys you want to meet, you know. And Swamp Dog, he's just he's the man, man. He's a character. He's a funny guy, man. He's a funny guy. I love Swamp. I love all the people I've worked with and had the opportunity, you know, to do it. So it made me more into doing more other things, you know.
Right.
So I like, man, I'm just blessed.
What do you think it is about your playing that so many of the greats request you? If you say show, if you say blues, if you say, they're going to say Craig Kimbrough, get me Craig Kimbrough.
Well, I'm being myself. I'm expressing myself when I'm playing. I have been told, well, I really didn't pay any attention to it. By other people said, you have that thing. So whatever that thing is, I got.
Come on.
So you're just your style of playing is just different. I'm just being me. You know, I'm expressing myself, and it's just a gift that I'm glad to have my own signature sound. But a lot of musicians tell me that.
You do, Craig.
Thank
You know, I always tease you. I say to me, if you're going to play like Craig, you need to drink a half a pint of whiskey, get you some ribs or something, sit down a while, and then go get on the kit, because that stuff is the real deal. It's dirty, it's sloppy, but then it's real blues. It doesn't sound like me. I can play blues, and I've played with a lot of these artists, but I knew I was playing blues. You're a blues drummer. Now, I want y'all to know there's a difference between that. What's the difference when these guys are playing at blues and you're a blues drummer?
Well, like I said, everybody has their own feel for things. You know, I can't play like them. They can't play like me. It's a feeling, man. You have to know where to put the groove at, where to come back when the dynamics and when you're breaking that stuff down.
Come on.
When you're all the way up there driving and jiving, and all of a sudden, rah!
That's it.
Attitude. You gotta hit it and break that stuff down like that. See, we're in control. When I know a song and I can feel it and I know where it's at, I'm gonna break it down.
Ooh.
I'm gonna break it down.
Let me ask you, do you have to have a bad life to play the blues?
No.
Car don't work, girl done messed up, dog gone, ain't got no money.
No, see, that's a misconception. That's a misconception right there. But
It helps though, huh?
it does. You're right. I agree.
Craig, let me ask you something. St. Louis.
Oh yes.
St. Louis.
That's where it all started.
That's where you from.
St. Louis.
Talk to me
Missouri.
about St. Louis. What's happening in St. Louis? You started when you was about 8 or 9 years old or
Yes,
something?
yeah. I started playing when I was 8, 9.
Craig, when did you come to LA? Was it in the 70s?
Yeah, I came here in 79.
79 you came to LA.
Right.
Now how did you make that choice and what led to you coming here?
Well,
You was already touring, so you might have already come here, huh?
Well, yeah. After touring out of St. Louis and coming, I had done anything it was to do in St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
So my people said, well, you need to go to L.A. now, you know. You go to L.A. And I was, like I said, I was taken to the Pied Piper,
There you go.
where Gertrude Gibson was given every Monday. She would have stars there, and all the entertainers would be there. That's where they took me to. That's where I was going to play, and people got to see me. And then I started playing around town, Marla's and Memory Lane, the Page Four. I played with the Rose Brothers, Kimbrough, all those people. They got to know me around here.
Sit down and groove with me. But everybody that's got two hands, put them together. I was walking tall like a confident man. Thought I had my woman in the palm of my hand. Didn't see the strain, dark and tall. Waiting in the shadows, my woman called. Shot from the saddle. Face down in the road. I was shot from the saddle. Love bullet in my soul. Sometimes love is like a cowboy's game. You tote your pistol and display the same. Just remember, it's a proven fact. Boy, you're gonna if you turn your back. Shot from the saddle, face down in the road. I was shot from the saddle, love bullet in my soul. Sometimes love is like a cowboy's game. You tote your pistol, display the same. Just remember, it's a proven fact. Boy, you're gonna, if you turn your back. Shot from the saddle, face down in the road. I was shot from the saddle. Love bullet in my soul. I was shot from the saddle, face down in the road. I was shot from the saddle. Love bullet, love bullet, love bullet, love bullet. Hey, from the saddle, face down in the road. I was shot from the saddle, love bullet in my soul, yeah. Hey, from the saddle, face
become #1 drummer in blues? How did you pull that off?
You know what? Like I said, I'm just expressing myself, being me. I never even thought of anything like that. You know, that was kind of like given to me. So shout them up, I'm gonna knock them down.
You know, I've always wanted to ask you about this. What do you think of the blues? Because you've been playing blues a long time. Is the blues still the blues, or is all of the good guys gone?
Oh,
is it
man.
still the blues, or is it just watered down imitation wannabe blues?
The real deal.
Because you didn't sit, Greg, you didn't sit in the real wars. I mean, you didn't sit in some stuff like you said. Them guys, I remember working with Lefty or Diz, and he wouldn't count the song off in a traditional way.
Right.
He would go, "Get good, gotten gone."
Yeah.
And then, now listen to what I'm saying. Get good, gotten gone. All four of those words starts with G.
Right.
So you knew the key was G.
Okay.
And the cadence, the drummer knew the tempo. So
Right.
get good, gotten gone. You knew it was here.
Right.
And you knew it was in G. And
Right.
then he was on the downbeat.
Right.
And you was like, what?
Right.
Really? We gonna go through this all night long?
Man, those cats back in those days have their strange ways of
Yes, sir.
Expressing
Yeah, sure
themselves and doing the way they come up and how they do things.
Yeah. How many different shuffles you think? Shuffles. Explain to them what shuffles are first, but then give us an idea, and we'll get to a drum kit here and see a few of them.
Okay, shuffle is 4 on the floor, double.
They ain't talking about a woman now. That was some old Chevrolet. 4 on the floor.
A double snare, and on the ride you have Chicago shuffle, regular shuffle.
That's true.
And you know what I find out? A lot of guitar players love you to do that double shuffle because they doing the upbeat on the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
I learned, and you got the ta-ta, with the groove on there. So, oh man, I love playing with those cats to do that. Like Philip Walker, he was.
Now, how did you come about learning the shuffles, and did you have a pretty hard time learning?
No, I just, like I said, I started doing them, and when I found out, like, when I got with Philip Walker, he told me what kind of shuffle he wanted. So by me touring with him and getting to speak what kind of, he the one kind of got me to, we'll call it Texas Shuffle and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And when I found out what he wanted and how he wanted, just when I know something and I get it down to play, then I'm gonna be on it. And after then, when I know what I'm doing, where you're feeling everything, that's when I start putting Craig in. Start putting my feels and my breakdowns and me.
In this segment here, Craig, I want to ask you about the blues drumming and then the application of how you apply it. Can you show me what a blues shuffle is, and then can you explain it to me once you do?
Okay. Okay, here we go with a basic blues shuffle.
Now, can you break that down per instrument and show us what each instrument is doing and how does it work together?
Okay, I'm hitting like a jazz feel on my double root snare. What's going on the floor?
For the sake of some of the younger guys especially, can you slow that all the way down and show it to them?
Sure. We'll go.
Craig, while I got you, play me a flat tire. Show me that flat tire shuffle.
Let's hear it for the great, wonderful musician, Philip Walker. Blues.
Man, that's some good drumming.
Thank you.
That's some good drumming, man.
Thank you.
Can't nobody do that like you. Most guys do it. It's just, to me, it's too clean. It's not like they came from, no, I'm not knocking school, but some elements of blues got to be life. You can hear that they've had some times that they've well traveled, or
Yeah.
some of them old blues men throw a chair at you, pull a pistol you on. Or something. Oh, I ain't gonna ask you about them kind of stories, 'cause I know you done seen all of those. Really?
Yeah, well, that's another.
That's
part two.
that's a part two.
Part two.
Craig, close us up. The blues. I think the blues will be here forever.
Yes, I think the blues will be here forever.
Yes,
Without no blues, it wouldn't be nothing anything else.
That's
That
true.
started. That's where everything comes from, man.
Blues and gospel.
Blues and gospel. Took the words right out of my mouth. That's it, man. And like I said, it's all from here. You in control what you're feeling, or how you perceive it. You know.
Tell me, when you talk to the young people out there that aspires to play some blues and
Right.
trying to get out there and make a name for themselves, would you say a few words to those guys for us, guys and girls for us?
Yes. Just stay in the pocket. Keep the groove. And express yourself the way you feel. But keep that pocket. The pocket's gonna have you in everything going on. When you have that lock and you get locked in with the bass player, nobody can go anywhere. It's there. It's the greatest feeling, man. Keep on doing it.
If you're free, just wave your hand. Don't lie. If you're free. I see some of you sitting with your husband. Don't do that. You know you ain't free. I said if you're free, you hear me? Just wave your hand. Now, this lady sitting with her husband. I know she done got put in that margarita. I know it. It's so beautiful too. God bless you, Lord. If you're free, wave your hand. I'm free now, baby. I'm free from you. Oh, I'm free now, baby. I'm free from your love. All that is all over now. All I can do is wish you well. Everybody's all right. 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 Oh, everybody, shake that right. Shake that right.
Thank you so much for doing the show, man.
Thank you for having me, my brother.
Thank you, brother.
You. Next time I'll be interviewing you because Cheron has been around a long time too. He's a great drummer also.
Not around you, brother. Not around you. If you ever notice, whenever you was around, I didn't play. I didn't play. I know. You remember the old folks used to say, "Know your place." I know my place around the real guys. Thank you again for doing the show, Moore.
Thank
Just
you for
appreciate
having
it.
me, man. I'm so glad we finally got a chance to do this, brother.
Don't get me started, boy. Because you know, boy, if you can just get him to show up, he's so busy and well-traveled and got 40 things going on. I just appreciate. What an extraordinary drummer you are, man.
Thank you so much, my brother.
How about it, if you will, again, Craig Kimbrough, blues extraordinaire drummer. Here in the Cheron Moore Show. Will you help us say bye?
Bye-bye.
Bye now. We'll see you again. Bye-bye from Cheron Moore Show. Bye-bye.